Are you a true sports fan? Cricket, football, tennis, Olympic, kabaddi. You name it and you get it on Sports Today. Welcome to an all-new channel. Your one-stop shop for everything from the world of sports. You just can't miss this.
Good morning and welcome to Let's Spot the News. And let me tell you, I'm based out of Pune right now and the weather is beautiful. And with that, let me get you some sporting action, shall we? Let's dive straight into cricket. And in cricket today, India tour of South Africa postponed midway after COVID cases. Kane Williamson goes joint second with Virat Kohli. Moving on to in Formula One today, Sergio Perez races from last to claim maiden win. In football, England to face Poland in the 2022 World Cup qualifiers. Liverpool spark Anfield party to join Tottenham at the top. Bala Devi becomes the first Indian woman footballer to score in Europe. Messi-Ronaldo set to renew rivalry in Champions League. Messi and Ronaldo. Now that is something that we'll all be looking forward to. And Olympics today, breakdancing given green light for 2024 Paris Olympics. Can you beat that? Now, let's dive into the cricket news once again. The one-day international series between South Africa and England has been postponed. The England and Wales Cricket Board said in a release on Monday. The postponement effectively ends England's tour of South Africa with only one half of the scheduled fixtures completed. The first ODI was abandoned after members of the hotel staff where England were based tested positive on Sunday, December 6th. Now, CSA also confirmed on Sunday that two members of the England squad had returned unconfirmed positive tests. England are due to return home on Thursday. Now, Kane Williamson's career best score of 251 in the first test against West Indies helped him jump up 2 places to join Virat Kohli at number 2 in the latest batting rankings. Williamson's massive 251 in Hamilton catapulted him into second place in the ICC men's test rankings, a position he now shares with Team India skipper Kohli. With his recent performance, he gained 74 points, moving from 812 to 886. His compatriot, Tom Latham, garnered his career best points tally of 733 and settled into the 10th place on the table, thanks to his innings of 86. Now, Sergio Perez, who may be out of work next season, took advantage of his rival's misfortunes on Sunday to drive from last position to claim his first Formula One victory in a chaotic and crazy Sakir Grand Prix. But the 30-year-old Mexican recovered from a first lap crash that dropped him to the back of the field in his 190th race. Yet, he benefited from a shock Mercedes pit stop tire bungle and a late puncture for George Russell, who dazzled as substitute for Lewis Hamilton to secure his maiden triumph. Now, holders France were handed an awkward draw in qualifying for the 2022 World Cup on Monday, with Ukraine and Bosnia and Herzegovina standing in their way on the road in the finals in Qatar, while England will face Poland in their group. Now, Gareth Southgate's England semi-finalists at the 2018 tournament in Russia will also take on Hungary and Albania, as well as 2 of the winners of international football, Andorra and San Marino, in Group 1. France will also face Finland, who recently beat Lesbos in a friendly in Paris in Group D, with Kazakhstan completing the group that was drawn in a virtual ceremony at FIFA's headquarters in Zurich due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, Liverpool turned on the style for the return for the fans on Sunday, beating Wolves 4-0 to join Tottenham at the top of the Premier League after another episode of Son Heung-min and Harry Kane's show. Jurgen Klopp's men had not had the chance to play in front of the supporters since they ended the 30-year wait to be crowned English champions, but made up for lost time. "You'll never walk alone" rang out around Anfield as 2,000 home fans, the maximum allowed under coronavirus rules, witnessed strikes from Mohamed Salah, Jorginho Wilhelm, and Joel Matip as an own goal. Well, Bala Devi created history by becoming the first Indian woman to score in a professional European football league, where she scored against Motherwell for Rangers FC on Sunday. Rangers won the match 9-0, with the attacker also helping her side win a penalty. The forward joined the Scottish club in Jan 2020 and became the first Indian woman to sign a professional football contract overseas. In the 85th minute, she was on the receiving end of a thorough ball from midfield, and she lashed onto it and sent it low into the next to add her name on the score sheet. Now, Lionel Messi's rivalry with Cristiano Ronaldo has enthralled football for the better part of a decade. And the pair will duel for potentially the final time when Barcelona host Juventus in the Champions League on Tuesday. The two titans of the modern game, who split ownership of the Ballon d'Or between 2008 and 2017, were the talismans of Spanish giants Barcelona and Real Madrid until Ronaldo left the Spanish capital for Juventus in 2018. Now, after the Portuguese forward arrived from Manchester United in 2009, El Clasico became synonymous with his rivalry with Barcelona captain Messi. Since Ronaldo's departure, the fixture has lost some of its glamour, leaving the football world eager for the pair to be pitted against each other yet again. Now, breakdancing was one of the 4 new sports along with skateboarding, surfing, and sport climbing to get the Olympic green light on Monday for inclusion at the 2024 Paris Games. The 4 sports were included at the International Olympic Committee Executive Board. The Surfing Executive Board met to confirm the Paris 2024 program. Now, skateboarding, sport climbing, and surfing have already been added to the program for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, which will take place in 2021 after being postponed by a year, yet again because of the coronavirus pandemic. Well, that's all from me on this edition of Let's Sport the News. I'll see you for the pre-show of the T20 Internationals in Australia today.